All right, guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of I'll Name This Anime Later of episode 4. And you know our abbreviations is Intel, INTAL, not to be confused with Incel. Never confuse us with them. We respect them and we not them. Intel. Follow us on TikTok, Intel, INTAL 1738, like the liquor. And on YouTube, just type in I'll name this anime later, and will be the first videos that pop up. So let's get back started to the topic and close it out. Trevor said that TN actually was getting stronger, and everyone wanted to know why. Let's get back to that, and then so we could close this out and get to the next topic.
I'm saying, he didn't make any. He didn't have no Zenkai boost like these monsters over here, but he got a little stronger. I'm not saying it was like I'm not saying he was remarkably strong or anything, but I visibly saw growth in TN, and I like that he's a technical character. That he has wacky moves or like a different fighting style compared to most people. I think it's cool.
Yo, no lie, Ari, that picture is starting to make my skin crawl. Can he change it? It's making my skin crawl.
That's disturbing.
Yeah,
it's really disturbing. Take that down.
Thank you.
Oh my God. What the hell?
One thing I will say is I always seen TN training like consistently throughout the whole. Whether he got results, that's another story. But I always seen him training, like consistently. I always seen him training. Every time they mentioned him, he was off training. So I would assume that's how he got strong enough to hold off Cell with the tri-beam. That's what I would assume. I don't really know for sure.
That's what I thought. That boy turned down love to start training with this vampire.
Yeah. But let's get on to the next topic. The next topic is really a topic I really strayed far away from. But, since we run this podcast, we got to at least talk about it at least once. And I want to get to see the opinions of my co-host. Dub versus sub. Or do y'all even really care? I'll start off with... Whoa. You lost somebody?
The editor.
What the hell? Oh, there we go. So I'll start off with Ari this time. Ari, dub or sub? Or do you even really care?
It depends on the anime. Like I can't watch Dragon Ball Z sub.
Is there any examples reversed? If so, what?
Nah. I believe that's the only anime.
So there's no anime that you'll be like, damn, I can't watch this anime dub. It has to be sub.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. Trevor?
It depends on the anime, I want to say. Like Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, I would definitely prefer them in English if I could. And I like sometimes I just throw a dub anime off, like if I'm trying to like read some shit or I'm trying to do something, I just throw it on in the background since I'm not really paying attention to it. But because like some of these girls, some of these main characters' voices, real wacky, real cringy. Got to put it in sub.
Yeah. Like them 4 kids dub.
Yeah, or I can't get through it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Voice is too whiny.
And Veneer?
I can only watch Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and dub. That's about it. Everything else is sub.
Okay. Oh, damn. So when you see a show and you see dubbed, you just automatically go to sub. Like if you was let's erase your memories. If you used to go to see Hero Academia right now, your mind would want to go to sub and watch Hero Academia and sub?
If my mind was erased, I'd watch it not knowing there's a sub and not knowing that they're better actors. because their dub is really bad.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, for me personally, I prefer dub. If I see an anime and I see it in dub, I would prefer to watch it in dub, and not really and watch it in my own language. I find like the jokes to be funnier when I see, especially like with harems, when it's in
Mhm.
dub. I feel like not even feel like I laugh more when it's in dub. Whenever it's a harem and it's like a little comedy, but if it's sub, I've grown to the point where I really don't care. To be honest, I do
Mhm.
acknowledge there's a lot of dub that is like wacky and crazy, like those 4 Kids version of One Piece and stuff like that. I will acknowledge that, but for the most part, I prefer dub. It just I'm so up to
Mhm.
date with anime to where I watch it week by week. I'm forced to watch it in sub, but I don't really care. And a little branch off topic. What's your favorite dub scene or your favorite dub
Mhm.
scene or favorite?
Wouldn't it be the same thing? So the scene.
No. Your favorite scene that was dubbed. Your favorite scene that was dubbed. That was like, yo, if this was in another language, I wouldn't even like. It wouldn't hit the same. For example, let me go first. So for the Commander Irwin, when he gave that speech to get those soldiers to commit suicide, that shit. I watched it in sub first, then I watched it in dub. To me,
Mhm.
it's not even a comparison. Dubbed just hit harder, like completely harder.
So you
Wait,
saying
what scene? My fault.
Commander Irwin, when he convinced the soldiers to commit suicide against the Beast Titans.
Mhm.
Yeah, that scene is different for me in dub.
So you're saying like the sub version, you were apprehensive, but when you heard the dub version, you were on board.
No, well, the sub version, I still wanted to go, and I still loved it, but it's just the dub version, like I got chills, like legit chills when I heard it in dub.
Like you wanted to go, you want to be like one of the first people type shit, like,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
it literally had me want to get on a horse and like when he said, "My soldiers rage, my soldiers don't cower in fear," like
Mhm.
like that scene was just powerful. That was a scene where everything had to be perfect. The writing, the acting, the writing, the acting, the voice, the music, everything had to be executed perfectly in order to capture how he got a bunch of scared rookies to literally go out there and commit suicide knowingly. And it just did it perfectly. I just preferred it in dub. So, Ari, I seen you got the thinking. You was thinking, what you got?
Um, Sasuke versus Danzo.
Uh, what was like a particular? What was the scene in that at? Okay, I'm trying to remember what they were saying to each other in that fight.
Basically, Danzo was pretty much explaining. Well, he was trying to plead his case to Sasuke. Sasuke wasn't having it, then Sasuke pretty much ended him.
Is that the scene when Danzo was running away and Sasuke was just smiling, walking towards him?
Hmm.
Oh, okay, I remember that shit. That shit looked fire. That shit was fire. And Veneer?
My bad. What was it? Favorite scene dubbed?
Yeah,
Dubbed or subbed?
dubbed. Dubbed. If you really can't think of nothing dubbed,
I
then you
got
can
you.
go to sub.
I got you. If you're still trying to think about something.
You go ahead. Yeah.
Obito versus Conan when he was going to retrieve the Renegon.
What did he say to her? That was
No, well, like he stopped all the wacky stuff he was doing, and he got the deep voice, he got the bass in his voice, and I was
okay,
like, man,
okay.
it's really time. I'm gonna stop playing with you.
Okay,
But,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
And
Okay.
I just enjoyed the whole fight, like as they were doing it. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember that was like one of the first. That was like when he just started to like drop the act.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember, I think after that he was like, Kasami's the last one to know, so he told her first, I guess. All right, and Veneer.
I'd probably have to say, shit, in terms of dubbed, I'd probably have to say the fucking tuning exams. When after when Rockley was knocked out, he was standing up, and then guy saved him. I was talking about how he was precious to him and all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and the next topic, old school versus new school. What do you guys prefer? Are you guys one of those guys that say, "Yo, anime today is nothing like old school," or are you one of those guys that say, "Well, new school is better. The animation's better. The story's better. Everything got better with the new school. They learned from the mistakes of the old school and just made it better overall." And keep in mind, for the sake of this conversation, old school will be anything before the year 2010. And new school, for obvious reasons, are 2010 to current. So, Ari, pop it off with you first.
Hmm.
Oh, we got 6 people.
I guess.
My bad. Keep going, Ari. Keep going.
Oh, I'm here twice. That's crazy.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, but I would say
And mine is a start date.
Improvement.
Start date.
Huh?
So when I say 2010 start date, so if an anime started before 2010 but it's still ongoing right now, it'll still be considered old school for the sake of this conversation. I'll go back to you, Ari. Trevor?
I don't really care. Like old or new, you know.
You don't differentiate.
Yeah. Like I know new school, they built up some things from the old school, made it better, you know, made it look pretty, got the graphics up, but I don't really prefer one over the other.
Okay. Veneer?
It's the same thing for me, but I feel like with new school anime, I feel like there's a baseline now that you expect. Like we've been so spoiled with the new animation. Like I expect everything new that comes out to look like Jujutsu season 1. It's not gonna be like that.
Word.
Not every studio got the money for that, but you know, that's what niggas expect now.
True. And yo, you know he's gonna see this, man. yo. Ari, you thought of anything yet?
Like I was saying before, doesn't really bother me, but I will say like certain animes, like as far as like fighting wise, they've upped the scale, like comparing old anime to the new. Like they're not gonna have, like, I guess you could say 5 to 10 episodes of somebody just charging up. They'll just get straight to the point, like within less.
I'll give you that for some of these animes, like Jujutsu and Attack on Titan and shit like that. So since clearly I'm the only one that read the list, I was the only one that came prepared. So let me get comfortable. You know people
in his specialty.
The people
In
what
this
they want.
specialty, ooh,
So,
yeah.
so I'll actually go a little different than you guys. I think the old school washes this new school out the water. With the only thing that the one of the biggest only things that the new school have over the old school is the animation in the fights for obvious reasons. But other than that, old school watches new school anime. One Piece, Naruto, DBZ, Yu Yu Hakusho.
You can't consider
Basically,
those old school now.
Huh?
how?
Them shits came out in the
In terms, of,
90s.
I know, but in terms of animation, they've evolved with the times.
I'm just talking about, well, I'm talking about overall story. One Piece will still be goaded without the animation. If it just didn't update the animation to some crazy shit. Like One Piece literally just started using some crazy animation. Like literally this year for the Wano arc. And
Yo,
it's still
I
been in that
mean,
top.
I disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I disagree.
They've been had since I want to say Dressrosa.
but you saw a visible
Mhm.
difference. Like as soon as Wano started, you seen
Yeah,
the
why
updated
niggas
graphic.
why niggas raving about One Piece animation now then?
Because you could visibly tell
Because
Exactly.
niggas,
It's another
it's
level. It's
spectacular.
another level. It's another level.
It's spectacular.
Another
I
level.
guess.
What? I
You-
felt like I
Isn't it
wanted to be in
serious?
the. I
You
felt
watch
like
what-
I wanted to be in the trap with them people over there, out there. Mm-mm.
What you about to say, Eric?
That style of animation started in that Broly movie, the new one. Like they hired the same person that did that movie to do the whole arc.
Yeah, I read that.
Oh,
actually read
I
that
could see
too.
that. I could see it in the anime, like when they do the little explosion and there's like cubes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But back to
Yeah, I can see that.
back to what I was originally talking about, just the story, just everything about it. Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Gundam, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Full Metal Alchemist. What animes of today is stacking up against that list? You got Hero Academia. Like if you was to put, it's like Vinny, you watch sports ball, right? They always have this. Always hear this argument on First Take and Twitter and Instagram and shit like that. If you was to put the NBA players of today in the '90s, they want to survive. Blah blah blah. If you was to put the animes of today and pushed it back a decade, Hero Academia would be what did we say? Mid? Hero Academia would be
Yeah.
considered mid. Demon Slayer would be considered mid.
I disagree with that. I
Demon Slayer would be
disagree.
considered mid.
If they animated Demon Slayer with like Samurai Champloo type shit, that type of style, it would be fire still. If they did it like that, it would be considered goated today. I'm telling you that.
The animation.
Yeah.
Well, if they did the animations back then with this animation, it would be goaded for the wrong reasons, but it would be goaded, I guess. I'm talking about just quality. Demon Slayer would be mid.
Quality in terms of
you tell me what
storytelling?
everything. You tell me in the era when Naruto is still going on and One Piece is not even at the war, the Marineford War, and Bleach is in its prime, and and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is going on. You telling me
you're
that?
saying wait. Oh, you're saying while those are going on, and Demon Slayer is also going on.
Yeah, that's why I said
Yeah.
people was
He's saying they can't compete.
back a decade.
Oh,
they will be considered mid.
as they're going on.
Yeah, they'll be considered mid. The shows of the new school is not competing or messing with the shows of the old school. If they had a time slot where they had to compete with these shows, they'll be considered mid. The reason why a lot of these shows, to be honest, are considered fire is because they don't have the competition that the old school have. You think if Demon Slayer was out the same time as that show that Trevor has in his background around that time when the straight craziness was going on in anime, that Demon Slayer will be considered the best of all time after one season? Not talk about the manga, just the anime. You think that will happen? Hell no. Demon Slayer, Hero Academia, Hell no. And I'm not saying the shows are trash, but
They can't compete.
yeah. And that's hard to compete with, but it just like a lot of those GOAT animes, they was competing with each other. Like directly with each other for years. It just yeah, I put the new school below the old school. I think the old school blows the new school out the water. The only thing you could say to me about that is animation,
Of course.
which animation directly goes into fighting. So I guess you could branch off into fighting. But that's the only thing you'll be able to say. But story building,
I
character
think
development.
I think Jujutsu will be able to keep up with those animes.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be as popular, but it'll keep up with them.
yeah, you have your anomalies here and there for everything. Like I
Yeah.
think Jujutsu and Attack on Titan, they would stand out regardless.
Yeah.
Like the
But like
both-
as a whole, as the new school, no.
yeah, I would even argue that Sword Art Online, if you was to put it back then, just because of the concept is so unique and we haven't seen it done before like that. Besides maybe Log Horizon, that
Sword Art couldn't hang with those.
weapon.
Sword Art couldn't hang with them if you put it back in the day. I don't think so.
Yeah, naturally I would say that, but to be honest, I don't think Sword Art could hang with anime of today. But you know, it's doing it. I don't know why people like it, but it's doing it. I think Sword Art Online is trash, but like millions of people.
People like the first 12 episodes of it. That's why.
I think most of those first 12 episodes was trash too. I think after the first 3 episodes, that show goes downhill.
Mm.
Yeah, I was telling Ari and Veneer that the first podcast that I think after the first 3 episodes were great. It was good, very good, and developed the world, showed them the situation it was in, showed the audience how dire it was, and then after the first 3 episodes, when they started playing house and they got that little girl and started calling him Papa and stuff like that, that's when the show started going poo poo for me. And
I mean,
then
but wasn't that like one episode before they went to like a full scale battle?
it was a couple episodes when it was playing house and doing the lovey dovey because it had to build towards them getting the girl. They had to try to save her. They had to find out who she was, and then I think eventually they were just like, let's call her our daughter and play house. And then after that, I didn't like what happened after that either. They just fought. He went. They didn't go to the last level. They went to like level 70, which I was mad at. He fought the guy early, the dev, the guy who started it all, beat him somehow. I don't know. I don't know how like we're all gamers in here. Can you any of you guys explain to me how someone beats a developer? I don't know. But he beats him. Then
I mean, it's possible.
when he has a hack on.
Yeah, it's possible.
How?
I think in I think it was Rainbow or no, I think it was Overwatch that I was watching. They had like a little event where the developers went up against like some of the league team players.
They had a god
And
mode
it-
hack on?
Huh?
They had a god mode hack on?
A god mode? Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm not talking about them just skill for skill. He had a god mode hack on, like a legit god mode hack on, like, and then he beat him. No, first he killed him. He got killed. Came back. How? I don't know. Came back. Beat him. How? I don't know either. Then he went to some. Then he was talking to the guy, and while we're trying to find out the biggest question of the series at the time, why did you do all this? You know what he said, Ari?
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot. What the what? What? The biggest question of the series, and you forgot? And then it just ends. And that's,
Didn't he try to like rape Asuna at the end?
Nah, that was the fairy guy.
Mm.
Yeah, that was the second half of the first season, which I don't even know why that was the second half of the first season in another game. I don't even think they should have ever went to that fairy game, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, that's the That's the topics. I'm done turning up now. Get back into my position. What's the next? And we could get into the next topic. Oh, pretty much done for today. We could do our regular, well, soon to be regular anime recommendations for the group, where everybody recommends one anime for the group to watch. I still gotta start on that anime area that you recommended to us. I wrote it down though. The detective anime. But Veneer, what's the anime you think we should watch? You want to put us on to?
I don't know if y'all watched it, but Parasite.
I've watched it.
You watched it? Y'all, everybody
Mhm.
watched it?
Trevor, you watched it?
No.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, watch Parasite.
That's a good show.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a good show. Good show. I think it's a psychological.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good show. And short too. Like 20-something
Yep,
episodes.
it's very good. The villain is a beast.
Mm.
Okay. Ari, what's the show you got for us?
Come back to me.
Trevor?
Hold up. Because you know I got a list, but hold up.
Okie doke. While Trevor's doing that,
Wait, we all seen Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? We all
Yeah.
seen that? All right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is a good one?
While
We
Trevor's
all seen Fruits of Grisaia or Grisaia, whichever one.
Nah.
that's that harem?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch that. But Veneer, ain't. What about you, Ari?
No.
Oh, there you go.
Great show. Highly recommend.
Do y'all watch harems? Ari and Veneer, by the way?
I'm not familiar with this genre.
Do you know what it is?
Somewhat.
Is High School of Dead is considered one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I've watched. Yeah.
Well, High School of Dead is a couple of genres in one. Do you know what a harem is though?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of females going after one nigga, right?
Yeah. Yeah. This will be a good this is another good anime that like has a bunch of genres in one. It's not just a harem. I think that anime is a psychological. Yeah, it is. It's a psychological as well.
Yeah.
Actually, the only psychological harem I watch, which is a weird combo if you put it on paper. And for me, I would say School Days.
Oh my God.
No, I watched that.
That made me stop trusting females for a while. I ain't gonna lie.
Ari, did you watch School Days?
Yeah.
Question, Ari. Do you think the guy was wrong?
Yes.
Well, for telling her or for doing it?
Okay. Damn, you guys watch School Days. Then I'll say Bungo Stray Dogs. That's a real good anime, like a really good anime. Got 3 seasons. It's an action. It's a fighting anime. Got some nice fight scenes. The music, the score is nice. The animation is nice. The story is nice. Good anime. Really solid anime. It's on Crunchyroll. It's Bungo Stray Dogs. Very, very good anime. I'm actually gonna send a picture after we're done here and send it in the chat. Like I actually really like that anime.
I like the art.
And Ari?
I guess the other anime I said before, Blood Blockade Battlefront.
with the guy with the eye on the cover, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta put that. I gotta put that on my queue. I gotta put that on my queue. Um, before we end, I got another topic I just thought of. Are there like a? Do you guys also have like a list of anime like me that you guys just put on your bucket list, but you just never get around to watching? Like
Yeah.
whether that be like
Mhm.
classics or okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Because for the longest, I've been like wanting to watch like Cowboy Bebop.
You haven't watched Cowboy Bebop?
Nah, Cowboy Bebop and Neon Genesis.
Uh,
Yeah, then and what's the third one? Trigon. I've been wanting to watch
you never watched Trigun either?
and Inuyasha.
You never watched Inuyasha?
Yeah, nah.
That's crazy. Jeez. Hey, Eric, you watched that the Inuyasha with the kids?
Some of it. I didn't go like too far into it.
Now season 2 just dropped.
Oh, like a spinoff, like a Boruto.
After.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just found out the other day, Veneer, that Soul Eater's got a spinoff.
You lying.
They do?
Yeah,
What?
bro. Yeah, I
You
just found-
lying.
yeah.
About
Well, I was
Soul
looking-
Eater or not?
Weapon.
You talking about Soul Eater or not?
I don't know. I just heard when I was in the group that when it was violating Trevor for saying Jiraiya's overrated,
Mhm.
one of them posted that Soul Eaters had a spinoff. So
What is it about? They had like kids?
that I don't know. You watched it, Eric?
I mean, if you're talking Soul Eater or not, I mean, it's like about three. It's this group of three girls that come into the school, and the main characters from the regular Soul Eater are pretty much the upperclassmen, and they just pretty much walk them through. While while it's getting pretty like physical.
So
did
it's a
they-
prequel.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay.
Prequel. That's I don't know. I wanted to see if they got their 99 souls and they upgrade their weapons and shit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I might watch that. You said
The fuck?
who's the main character? What's his name?
It's a
Soul,
female.
So
and I forget the
Mako?
girl's name.
yeah,
Mako.
Yeah, but
Mako, there we go.
the real main character is Black Star. That's a real name.
No.
right there.
I watched Soul Eaters. I know. I'm talking about the spinoff.
Oh,
What's his name? What's the main character's name? Was it the dad or something? Eric?
It's a female.
What?
It's these three little girls.
It's the three
I don't-
girls.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember their names.
Never
Go ahead and
mind.
scratch it off your list.
Never mind. It was hard. It was hard enough watching Soul Eaters with a woman leading that, and know that there is no prejudices. Watch how you see how weak of a leader she was.
Bro, they're gonna be coming at you for your feet and your comments in the comment section.
they're gonna be on your ass. Yo, yeah.
Listen. I just want to say, notice how when you had a female-led anime, and when Maka was in charge,
Oh boy.
she was an ineffective and weak leader, and it was to the point where it was affecting the story, and Black Star had to literally beat her up.
Everybody duck.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Black Star had to beat her up because she was too soft that she couldn't lead, and he beat her up, beat her down.
Hey, I just want you to know, Soul Eater manga, Black Star, a whole different person.
What you mean?
I mean, he uses his mind. He's stronger. Well, I guess because the story progressed, like past where the show stopped, and they started explaining stuff like who the Ashura was and stuff like that. But spoiler alert, they became Death Scythe, is it? That's what it's called? Death
when they get their 99 souls, and then
the 100 the one with a witch soul, whatever. Yeah. But
wait, so
didn't Mako get like Maka. Didn't she get corrupted like early on, like with the Black Blood stuff?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I haven't watched
Well-
that show since freshman year of high school, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So Black Star gets the death scythe, or
Yeah. No, Maka gets that thing, but no, Black
Oh.
Star definitely get his stuff too. You know, he was always a factor, but he's really it.
In the
Mm.
anime, he was really like he was strong.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, he was strong, but I'm like, when they
without his
continue
weapon.
it, yeah, I'm saying when they continue it, like you see him like he's the technical guy. He's a guy with the strength, and then Tsubaki there. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Black Star it, man.
Was
what
he?
about my fault. You
I
go.
was gonna say,
about-
was he stronger than Death the Kid?
I'm
I
not
remember
say
Death the
so.
Kid he was nice. I think he had that natural talent too.
Yeah, being Death Son and all.
Yeah. I think he was like the Gara of the situation, and
Mm.
Black Star
You know
was the
the
rock.
Usher is his brother.
Oh, really?
For real?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought I was like his disciple or somebody in his group that he just.
And that's Death Son. Usher.
Okay. It's been a minute since I watched that show. So
Yeah.
last time I watched that show was when I watched. I remember I was watching with Alan with the Exorcist. God
Blue?
damn it. Oh no. God damn, it's at the tip of my mouth.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that.
Oh my God, what's the name of that? Alan Walker. His name is Alan Walker. That's the main character, Alan Walker.
No.
Y'all know what I'm talking about? Alan Walker is the Exorcist. He had the arm and the eye that could see through the demons. Y'all don't know the show? Main character, Alan Walker.
Sure.
White hair.
Oh, D Gray Man?
Yeah, D Gray Man. Oh my God, I love that show too. I was watching that and Soul Eaters at the same time. D Gray Man, great show. Great
Get
show.
into it. I really did.
Yeah, great show. They animated. They like switched producers for the last season, which they didn't finish. But like the animation has changed completely. I didn't like it.
Mm.
But The Gray Man, great show. But we have less than a minute left, so let's sign. Let me just do a little sign off. You already know I'll name that anime later. INTAL. Intel, not to be confused with Incel. You can find us on TikTok, Intel, INTAL 1738. That is our TikTok. And our YouTube link will be in the bio. But if you don't want to go to TikTok or don't have it downloaded or you're over the age of 11, you can go straight to YouTube. It is all you have to do is type in "I'll name that anime later" in the search box, and we'll be the first thing that pop up. All our videos will pop up. Intel. And that's it right now. I don't know if my co-hosts want to plug in their IGs. I take that as a no. And